Hello friends, now today we will discuss the two basic interrupt related instruction in microprocessor. First one is RIM and second one is SIM. Okay, so full form is RIM is read interrupt marks and full form of SIM is set interrupt marks. Now before discussing these two instructions, I would like to give some overview of what are the related instruction behind related interrupts behind that, so that we can easily understand the working of these two instruction. Okay, so before discussing these two instruction, I would like to give you the four interrupt the microprocessor holds related to these two instruction. First one is trap, second one is RST 7.5, next 6.5 RST, and last one is RST 5.5. okay, and the call location, I am writing the call location of this four instruction. Call location of trap is 0024 hex, and call location of 7.5 RST 7.5 is 003C hex, and 6.5 is 0034 hex, and 5.5 is 002C hex. That means whenever these instructions are being executed, the program memory location is automatically being transferred to these memory locations. Okay, now they do not require the INTA bar signal to execute. This instruction don't require the INTA bar, interrupt acknowledge signal, to the input port. Okay, so these are the different interrupt. Now first interrupt is trap. Now trap is a non-muxable interrupt. First one is trap. Trap is non-muxable. Okay, what do you mean by non-muxable? Now the meaning of non-muxable is that it cannot be disabled if once it's enabled. That means it is going to give, the microprocessor is going to give the full priority, that means the highest priority. The microprocessor is giving the highest priority to that interrupt. Okay, highest priority among these four interrupt. It is kind of a emergency situation. Suppose in your house, if some kind of fire is going out or smoke is being detected, that means smoke detector, like the smoke detector function, the trap is actually being considered in 8085. So first point about the trap is it is non-muxable interrupt, it cannot be disabled, and it is analogous to the smoke detector in an house, and it is, if once it is enabled, its function must be executed until and unless trap is executes its function. And rest of the three interrupt is priority of this RST 7.5 is higher than 6.5 than 5.5. okay, now next we are going to discuss the instruction SIM. Now the set interrupt marks, the instruction is full form is set, I am writing in the domain, so set interrupt marks. okay, the set interrupt marks, this is the full form of SIM. okay, so this is the full form of SIM. You can see that this is the full form of SIM is set interrupt marks. Next, the bit pattern of this instruction. Now according to the bit pattern of this instruction, it is an, as you all know that microprocessor execute the instruction 1 byte by byte. It is a 1 byte instruction, So in the case of 1 byte instruction, according to the accumulator bit pattern, it is going to, okay, now this is the bit pattern of same instruction. This is a 1 byte instruction. It executes the instruction according to the bit pattern of the that is loaded into the accumulator. Now this is for the serial communication purpose. I am ignoring now that serial output data, serial data in. So this is for the serial communication. If your microprocessor is going to execute in the serial mode, serial communication mode, these 2 bit is going to use. So we are concerned only these 4 bits. So first, this MAC, mark set enable disable flip flop. Now these all of the bit can be set or reset. Set or reset means it can be given value 0, it can be given value 1. Okay, so each of these is a flip flop. So flip flop can be set or flip flop can be reset. That's why I am saying that the flip flop. Bit number 4 flip flop, bit number 3 flip flop. Now bit number 3 flip flop is function is MAC, mark set enable. Now according to that, this RST 7.5, RST 6.5, RST 5.5 can be enabled or can be disabled according to that. Okay, now this is the full form is mark set enable. Now if this bit is 0, if this bit is 0, then bit number 0 to 2, we can ignore the bit number 0 to 2. That means if it is 0, these bits, whatever may be the value of these bits, this is not in use. Okay, so according to the this bit 0 or 1, this is on or off. That means if it is 0, that means these 3 bits are off, and if it is 1, then we can set the function of 0 to 2 bit. That means if it is 1, then these 3 bits are in the on state. Now according to the bit pattern of these 3, we can set or reset these 3 interrupts. So first is 7.5, 6.5 and 5.5, and if 0 is loaded in any of the 3 flip flop, that means this interrupt is available. We are enabling this flip flop if it is loaded 0, and if it is loaded 1, that means this interrupt is masked. Masked means disabled. Okay, so I am repeating again. Bit number 3 flip flop is mark set enable. So according to that bit pattern, we are considering the rest bit pattern, that means 0 to 2. If it is 0, we ignore this 3 bit, whatever may be the value we can ignore that. If it is 1, then this according to the bit pattern of these 3 interrupt can be enabled or disabled. Suppose this is value 1, that means we can take this is on state, whatever may be the value. Okay, so now in this 3 bit, if the bit is 0 is loaded in any of these 3, that means this flip flop is, we are enabling this flip flop. If 0 is loaded any of the 3, then it is available, we are enabling. If it is 1, any of these 3, then it is masked. Masked means disable. Okay, now this is 3, 2, 1 and 0. So what is the function of 4? Function of 4 is, again it is a reset function, that means a override function. Override function means if RST 7.5 bit D4 is a additional control for RST 7.5, is D4 is equal to 1. Suppose this bit D4 equal to 1, then what does it imply? It implies that RST 7.5 is reset, that means it is off. That means if this bit is 1, we can override the function. Suppose this is 0, that means we can conclude that this is 0 and this is 1. We can conclude that RST 7.5 is on, but we are overriding this function by enabling bit D4 1. If bit D4 is 1, it overrides this function and makes forcefully RST 7.5 disable or off. Okay, so this is the second control. You can say this is the second control for RST 7.5. We can forcefully off the RST 7.5 with the help of this bit number 4. Okay, so now we are considering a small program. Okay, suppose this is instruction enable interrupt. First instruction is enable interrupt. Second instruction is suppose MVI A comma 08 hex 08 hex, and next we are giving the instruction sim. So what is the meaning of these three? First, enable interrupt, we are enabling the interrupt service. Now MVI A08, MVI A08 means 0 0 0 0, 8 means 1 0 0 0. Okay, so meaning of this, if bit D3, suppose this is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so you can see that bit D3 is equal to 1. If bit D3 is equal to 1, you can easily say that the mark set enable flip flop is 1. Now bit D2, D1 and D2 all are 0. All are 0 means we are enabling all the flip flop. Okay, so you can say that if we have said that if this bit is 1, then whatever may be the value of these 3 bits, we are getting the output of these 3 bits. Now in that case 0 means available, that means if D3 is 1, that means if we are loading 0 in those 3 bits, so you can say that RST 7.5, 6.5, 5.5, all 3 interrupts are available to us. So this is the small program implementation of sim instruction. Next, rim instruction. Now rim instruction is actually 1 minute. Now the rim instruction. Now the rim instruction is actually, the full form is rim is read interrupt marks. So read interrupt marks is, this is also a 1 byte instruction. Now because there are several interrupt lines, when one interrupt is being served, okay, suppose one interrupt is being served, other interrupt request may occur and remain pending. Now microprocessor is checking the pending interrupt with the help of this rim instruction. We are giving the interrupt line with the help of the sim instruction. That means we are enabling the interrupt lines, all the interrupt lines we are enabling. Suppose we are enabling 7.5, 6.5, 5.5, all interrupt lines is available, and services for all interrupts is come at the same time. Now according to the priority, this interrupt service is going to happen, and these are pending. These two are pending. Now according to this rim instruction, we are checking this pending interrupt. Okay, not all the interrupt is going to execute at the same time, so we are checking the pending status of all the instruction which are pending with the help of this read interrupt marks. This is the set interrupts marks. We are setting the interrupts or availing the interrupt. Now if all the interrupts lines are services for all the, we are requesting, suppose we are the customer, we are requesting the interrupt service to all the lines at the same time, that this is service according to the priority first time, and these two are going to pending, and these pending lines, whatever may be the pending line, that is being read after the execution of 7.5 with the help of this rim instruction. Now this is also a 1 byte instruction, and 1 byte instruction. So pattern of this, bit number 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 0. So first is for the serial communication, okay, serial input data, we are ignoring that. Next, for the pending interrupt line, I 7.5, next I 6.5, next I 5.5, next IE. IE for interrupt enable flag. Next, these three are for the previous section, M 7.5, M 6.5, M 5.5. Okay, so this is for pending interrupt. This line is used to check pending interrupt. Okay, if it is 1, any of the bit is 1, that means it is pending. Once means pending. Okay. Interrupt enable. Interrupt enables flag. One means enable. Once means enable. Next 3 bit is interrupt masked. Okay. One means, I have said in the previous section, one means masked. Okay. This is the bit pattern of these 3. Now suppose the rim instruction is going to execute like that. Suppose first instruction is rim. So microprocessor is setting read interrupt marks. Next move B, A. Save marks information. Next we are checking for the RST 6.5 pending status. So for that purpose ANI 20 hex. Now ANI 20 hex means 00 10 00 00 00. So you can see that clearly 1 2 3. So we are ending whatever may be the bit pattern, whatever may be the bit pattern of the accumulator. Okay, we are ending with this AND. So simple AND operation yields this is 6.5 bit. If this bit is pending, then we can easily check this 6.5 is pending or not. We can see here we are ending this, the pending status of the accumulator with this. We are ending this 20 with the accumulator. That means if only this is 1, if we want to check the 7.5, we can, this is 0, like that. Okay. So this is the, by this we can check the interrupt lines in the microprocessor. Thank you.